Congratulations on getting married! Derek told me you two just registered your marriage, Sarah.
Thank you. Actually, today was a special day for us both. We registered it today because it's our anniversary.
Oh, what a lovely wedding anniversary it'll be. Are you two celebrating together?
Yes, we're planning to have a quiet celebration at home. Derek said he's going to cook something special.
Really? What's he making?
He's been quite secretive about it, but I saw him looking up some fancy pasta recipes.
Well, would you look at that? He's become quite the cook. He never used to cook when he lived alone.
He said he didn't like cooking because the kitchen was too small. But now that we're in a house with a spacious kitchen, he really enjoys it.
He must be so happy to have such a nice kitchen now. Did you design it yourself?
Yes, I chose everything, from the countertops to the appliances. I wanted it to be perfect for cooking, and it's still perfect, even for the two of us.
It's wonderful, isn't it, having a house in the city? And with a yard, too. Sarah, you really worked hard for this. You bought it in your 20s all by yourself, right?
Yes, I did. Having my own house was my dream since I was little. I always wanted a place that was truly mine.
How did you manage to save up so young? That must have taken incredible discipline.
It wasn't easy. I worked overtime almost every day and lived very frugally. No vacations, no expensive clothes.
Such dedication! Derek mentioned you were good with money, but I had no idea.
The sacrifices were worth it. Every time I walk through my front door, I feel proud.
That's incredible. But now it'll be both of yours, right? After all, you and Derek are married now.
Yes, that's true. I hope we can make happy memories together in this house.
About that, would you consider changing the deed to Derek's name?
What?
I understand you worked hard to build this house when you were young. So yes, it's legitimately your house, but I believe a married couple's home should be in the husband's name, since he's the head of the household. I'm very traditional, you see.
Well, I suppose that's one way of looking at it. Most households do tend to have the house in the husband's name.
Yes, and Derek is such a responsible man. He would take good care of everything.
He is responsible. That's one of the things I love about him.
Exactly. That's why you should put it in Derek's name now that you're married. I'm sure Derek has his pride as a man, too.
Yeah, but this house, I bought it when I was single. I have a lot of memories here, so changing the deed feels a bit complicated emotionally.
But you're starting a new chapter now. New memories with Derek.
True, but it's not just about memories.
Don't overthink it, dear. The deed is just paperwork, isn't it? The fact that you bought this house won't change.
That's true. It's not just my house anymore. It's our home as a married couple. But still, changing the deed seems like such a complicated process.
Huh? Is it really that difficult? Don't you just need to change the registration?
Well, there's still a mortgage on the house, so we'd need the bank's approval for any name changes. And banks usually don't approve name changes during active mortgages.
What? Really?
Oh, but we might be able to do it if we refinance.
Really? That would work?
I've actually thought about refinancing with an online bank for better interest rates before. I just never got around to it because the process seemed like a hassle. But maybe this is a good opportunity to do both the refinancing and the name change.
I don't really understand all that, but as long as it gets put in Derek's name, that's fine.
Okay, I'll look into it.
Yes, please do it soon. And remember, even though it'll be in Derek's name, don't dump all the payments on him. Derek's monthly payment should be no more than $300.
What?
After all, it's a house you bought, dear. It wouldn't be fair for him to suddenly pay the full amount just because it's in his name. In a way, it's like he's doing you a favor by living in a used house. Even splitting it would be too much.
You don't approve of splitting the bill? I was thinking since it's our house as a couple, we'd simply split the mortgage payments. But you're saying Derek should only pay $300?
Of course, you've been managing just fine on your own until now.
I see.
Having him contribute $300 should be helpful enough. Anyway, please take care of the name change soon.
I understand. I'll think about everything you've said.
Perfect. I know you'll make the right choice, dear. Derek is so lucky to have such an understanding wife.
Hey, Derek, can we talk? I was just messaging Barbara and, well, she said she wants the house deed changed to your name.
Ugh, Mom! I can't believe she said that. I told her I'd talk to you about that myself.
Oh, you've been discussing this with her? And you agree?
It just mentioned it once. She really shouldn't have bothered you about it.
Oh, so you did want it in your name?
Well, yeah. As a man, I want to be the owner of the house. Plus, my parents are pretty traditional in their thinking. They've been asking me to get the deed changed to my name. I was planning to talk to you about it once things settle down.
How long have your parents been asking about this?
Since before I proposed, but I told them I'd handle it my way.
But Barbara couldn't wait and came to talk to me directly, huh?
I bet that was quite a shock. Sorry about that.
Well, it's okay. If you want the name change, we can work on that. We should be able to do it through refinancing.
Really?
You seem surprised. Did you think I'd refuse?
Honestly, yeah, a bit. I know how much this house means to you.
But do you understand the risks of changing the name? Being the owner means you're responsible. If anything happens, you'd have to handle the mortgage payments alone.
Of course I understand that, but I'm a guy. I really want to be the owner of a house.
All right, I'll start working on the paperwork then.
You'll really do it? Just like that?
We're married now. We should trust each other, right?
Thanks. By the way, how much would the mortgage payments be?
For you, it'll be $300 per month.
What? That cheap? Getting the deed in my name and I only have to pay $300 for it? That's amazing!
Okay, I'll get started on the paperwork right away. I'm off work today, so let me know if you need to sign anything.
This is great! Mom will be so happy!
Your mom will be happy?
I mean, we'll all be happy. This is a big step for us as a couple.
Right, a big step.
You're the best. I'm gonna call Mom right now and tell her the good news.
Sure, go ahead. I'll start on that paperwork.
I got a letter from the bank. It's official. The house is in my name. The deed's been changed too.
Oh, that was faster than expected.
They must have rushed it through. Everything's perfect.
You seem very excited about this.
Yes, finally, this is my house. I'm the owner here.
Congratulations, I guess. I didn't expect you to be this excited about it.
Why wouldn't I be? This is huge.
It's just paperwork, isn't it?
Maybe it's just paperwork, but it feels great. Makes me want to work harder as the head of the household. Right, first thing, let's call my parents over. Now that it's my house, I'll call them right away.
What?
Oh, give me a minute, they're calling. They've already packed their stuff. They just replied. They can move in this week.
Move in? Wait, what do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? They're moving in with us.
Why would they be moving in?
Now that we're married and the house is in my name, isn't it normal for my parents to live with us?
Excuse me, what?
Come on, don't act surprised.
Why wouldn't I be surprised?
My parents have been super excited waiting for this day.
Waiting for what day exactly?
The day they could move in, of course.
No, absolutely not. I am not living with your parents. Call them right now and tell them it's not happening.
What did you say?
You heard me. Call them and cancel.
You can't tell me what to do in my house.
Having your parents move in just because the house is in your name isn't normal at all. That's not why I agreed to change the deed. This is the house I bought for me to live in, and now that we're married, it's for us to live in as a couple. I'm sorry, but living with your parents is absolutely not happening.
Shut up. This house is in my name now. That means I'm the owner. You don't get to go against the owner's decisions.
Excuse me?
You heard me. My house, my rules.
Derek.
Man, getting a house in the city for just $300 a month. Marrying a woman who owned a house was the right choice.
What?
None of my friends even own houses yet. I may have gotten married later than them, but I ended up being the most successful one. I've got my own house. They're gonna be so jealous.
What's going on here? You're suddenly acting like you own the place and making decisions about your parents moving in. Wait, is this why you wanted the deed changed? Did you marry me just for this?
Who cares why we got married? Let's all live happily together in this house.
Well, I'm sure you and your parents will be happy, but this isn't fun at all for me.
Then get out.
What?
You heard me. I don't want to live with a wife who's not going to abide by my decisions. If you don't like living with my parents, then leave. Get out.
You really mean that?
Absolutely. My parents are more important than you.
You want me out.
But we both know you can't do that. This house was your childhood dream come true. No matter how much you hate the decision I've made, you won't leave.
You seem very confident about that.
Of course I am. Mom told me how attached you are to this place. No matter what I do, you can't leave it behind.
This is just awful. You all planned this from the start. Marrying me for my house. I've been deceived this whole time. I thought we were going to live happily together in this house.
Stop being so dramatic.
Dramatic? You just admitted to using me for my house.
I told you, if you've got complaints, get out. If you hate living with my parents that much, clean up your stuff and leave. This house is mine now.
All right. Good luck with the mortgage payments.
$300 a month is nothing. My parents are thrilled about what a great deal this marriage was.
What are you talking about? The mortgage is $3,000 a month.
What?
Well, I'll pack my things and leave. I'll send you divorce papers soon. Just sign them and send them back. And from now on, all the mortgage payments are yours since you're the owner.
Wait, stop. You can't be serious.
I'm completely serious.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean $3,000? The mortgage is $300, right? That's what you told me.
Did I ever say the total mortgage was $300?
But...
Just think about it logically. How could anyone buy a house in the city for just $300 a month?
But you said I only had to pay $300!
That was just your share of the payment. Out of the $3,000 monthly mortgage, I was planning to pay the remaining $2,700.
That's what you meant?
What did you think I meant?
I don't know, but you never said anything about a total.
Originally, I thought we could split the mortgage payments when we got married. But Barbara said Derek's share should only be $300, so that's what I told you.
Mom said that?
Audacious, isn't it? Demanding the house be put in your name but being stingy about the payments. Well, now that we've cleared up the misunderstanding, good luck with that $3,000 monthly payment.
Wait, I can't suddenly handle that. Do you know how much I make?
It shouldn't be impossible. Your pay is around $3,500 a month, right? It'll be tight, but you can manage with your bonuses and your parents' pension.
I can't! I just changed jobs and now I only make $1,500 a month!
You changed jobs? What? I never heard anything about this. When did this happen?
Just last week?
That was pretty recent. Why didn't you tell me?
I had it all planned out!
Planned what out?
I thought the mortgage was only $300 per month, so I figured I didn't need to work as hard anymore. That's why I switched to a job with lower pay but better hours and more time off. I thought I could just relax in my new house.
You quit your job after getting the house in your name?
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
So you switched jobs and now you only make $1,500? When you're about to have $3,000 in monthly payments?
What am I gonna do? This is gonna put me in the red every month. We can't live like this. I don't even know exactly how much pension my parents get.
Maybe you should have checked that before inviting them to move in.
Can't we work something out? Maybe you could still help with the payments.
Well, that's something for you and your family to figure out. I've decided to divorce you, so the mortgage payments aren't my concern anymore.
But
you wanted to be the owner, right? Congratulations, it's all yours.
please, we can fix this.
Fix what exactly? The fact that you married me for my house? Or that you and your family planned this from the start?
I really did care about you.
That's obviously a lie. Goodbye, then.
I heard everything from Derek, so you want a divorce? Well, I went ahead and submitted the divorce papers for you both.
Barbara, you did what?
You heard me. I took care of everything.
And who exactly gave you permission to do that?
Permission? The house is in Derek's name now, so we don't need you anymore. If you want a divorce, better to get it done quickly.
Don't need me anymore, so you really were just after my house.
Oh, don't act so shocked.
I'm not shocked, just disappointed.
Derek's making good money at a respectable company, so he can easily handle the mortgage payments alone. After all, you were paying it by yourself already. He can do anything you can manage. This marriage was such a good deal. We got a house in the city so cheap.
I see. So you only heard about me wanting a divorce. That explains why you're in such an amusingly good mood.
What?
You only heard from Derek that I wanted a divorce, right?
Yes, that you wanted a divorce because you opposed us moving in. But there's no downside for us if we divorce you. It's actually better for us, which is why I went ahead and submitted the divorce papers.
Better for you? How interesting.
Of course it's better. Now we can live in the house without dealing with your attitude.
Ah, when you're completely wrong, but you don't realize it yet. Derek's probably going to be furious when he finds out what you did.
What? What do you mean by that?
Tell me something first. How much do you think the monthly mortgage payment is?
I don't know exactly, but probably around $1,000. That's what our house cost.
When did you buy your house, Barbara?
About 30 years ago.
Times have changed, and land prices and materials are completely different now. Plus, this is in the city, not the suburbs. The monthly payment is $3,000.
What? That much?
Pretty impressive that I was paying that by myself in my 20s, right? I worked really hard at my job and saved money since I was a teenager to make my dream come true.
But if you could do it, Derek will be fine too.
About that, did Derek tell you about his new job?
Yes, he got better hours, probably because he's been given a promotion. Important positions mean that he gets more free time. He'll have more time to spend with us.
That's where you're wrong. Maybe if he was still at his old job, he could barely manage it. But Derek got overconfident. He didn't get a promotion, he switched jobs. And now he only makes $1,500 a month. He'll be in the red every month.
What?
That's why he was panicking when I mentioned divorce. But then you went ahead and submitted the divorce papers. He might faint when he hears the divorce is already finalized.
No, you're lying.
Check his bank statements if you don't believe me.
Oh no. This can't be true.
Don't be too sad. I'm actually really grateful.
What?
Thanks to you, the divorce was finalized quickly. Usually, it's illegal for someone else to submit divorce papers, but since this helped me out, I'll let it slide this time. Well, I'll be going now.
Wait, there must be something we can do.
We? There is no we anymore. You made sure of that.
But the mortgage.
It's now Derek's problem. And yours, I suppose, since you're moving in.
Can't we talk about this?
I think you've done enough talking for everyone.
Wait, Sarah! Mom just submitted those divorce papers without permission! I'll go withdraw them right away, we can pay the mortgage together, and of course I'll cancel the plans about my parents moving in.
A bit late for that, isn't it?
It's not too late! Nothing's final yet!
I don't think we need to withdraw them. They're fine as they are.
No, it's not fine! If we leave things as they are, I'll have to pay the mortgage all by myself! It turns out my parents' pension isn't as much as we thought! I'll go withdraw the papers right now!
But if you do that, Barbara might go to jail. Is that okay?
What? What do you mean by jail?
Did you not know? Submitting legal documents on someone else's behalf without permission is a crime. I think it's called forgery of private documents.
Really? You mean Mom could get arrested?
What did you think would happen when someone forges legal documents?
She was just trying to help!
You might still be able to withdraw the divorce papers today if you hurry. But then your mother might get arrested.
What?
I think it's better to leave things as they are. I feel bad for her getting arrested at her age.
But then our divorce will be final. I'll be stuck with the mortgage all by myself.
That was what you wanted, right? To be the owner?
Not like this! I can't afford it!
Divorce or your mom's arrest. That's quite a big decision.
Can't you help me figure something out?
I already tried that. You told me to get out, remember?
I didn't mean it!
This can't be happening.
Please, there must be something we can do!
Don't take it so seriously. You can work together as a family of 3. Maybe find a job that can handle the payments.
That's impossible! It's easy to reduce your income, but increasing it is incredibly difficult!
Should have thought about that before quitting your job. Or at least make an effort to look for another one.
I can't find another job that quickly!
Well then, I guess you'll have to make do with your parents' meager pension.
Their pension isn't enough! We barely have any savings!
Sounds like a family meeting is in order.
Why are you being so cold? If this divorce goes through, you'll lose out too!
Me? How?
You'll have to give up the house that was your childhood dream! All the payments you've made will be wasted!
Oh, don't worry about that. I'm planning to consult with my lawyer about getting reimbursed.
What?
Well, I probably can't get back everything I've paid. Getting some of it back would be enough. If I get a decent amount back, it'll be like I only paid $1,000 a month to live there. Pretty good deal for a house with a yard in the city, right?
What?
To be honest, I was getting a bit tired of this house anyway, so this is a good opportunity to let it go.
You were tired of it?
Well, I worked hard to buy it because it was my childhood dream. But after living here, I realized I made some mistakes. Like the layout and the yard. Living here made me realize I'm not really cut out for yard maintenance. So next time, I want something that doesn't need yard work or maintenance. Thinking of moving to a luxury high-rise.
What? That's completely opposite from your previous lifestyle!
People change. Dreams change.
But you were so attached to this place!
This house was a really good learning experience, so I have no regrets about letting it go. Actually, thank you for taking it off my hands.
No, this can't be!
Well, I'll have my lawyer send you the reimbursement request later. Sorry it's a used house, but I hope you three have fun living here together.
Sarah, please, we can still fix this!
There's nothing left to fix. Good luck with everything! There was no contact from the city office after that, so I assumed Derek didn't withdraw the divorce papers. After consulting with my lawyer, I managed to get $60,000 as compensation for transferring the house, separate from the division of assets. I thought he would throw a fit about paying, but he handed it over without any fuss. Now I've moved into a luxury high-rise apartment and am enjoying my peaceful single life. As for Derek and his parents, they're saying we can't give up a house in the city and are desperately making payments. His parents even took part-time jobs to help. They've cut their living expenses to the absolute minimum, even flushing the toilet only once every 2 days. But I guess if they're happy living like that, it's their choice.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.